All right, Nancy's, how's it going, guys? We're back with another quick edition of he's like, what Nancy? What the hell's a Nancy?
What do you call me?
We're back with another edition here. Quickly, just because we don't want you guys to miss us too long. Summer tour is over. Into the swing of things. They had a couple more commitments to finish up. They did a Jimmy Kimmel show. They did about 9 songs.
Kimball?
Kimball.
Jimmy Kimball?
They did a 9-song show there. They did Ellen. Finished their West Coast run, which was a very successful one. The whole summer tour seems to be touted by just about everybody as one of their best in a long period of time, whether it was the set lists or people's thoughts about the energy, the sound of the band, whatever it was.
The concessions, the snacks,
the beers, the food. For sure that this was definitely one of the highest rated. Look, you can see how happy Dave is about the tour behind us. Definitely one of the highest rated tours, I'd say, of the last 10 years for sure, at least. People were ecstatic about the way that it went, and I being one of them, I thought that they played amazing this year. Set list can be a little more diverse, but at the same time, it's always great when you go. And I think that they did break out more things than people thought this year. It's just that some of the set lists were very redundant, but at the same time, they did mix in a lot of stuff, and band was on fire. But the summer tour has come to an end. So now here we are, looking at September almost being gone and October on the horizon, and all of a sudden we wake up one morning, and out of nowhere, there's fall-winter tour dates. So some people didn't even realize that the summer tour ended.
So when did it end?
Well, the summer tour ended September 12th, with the last show being at the Hollywood Bowl in California. They had done the Gorge on Labor Day weekend, and then they finished out their tour with a couple shows out west, California, Lake Tahoe, I believe, State Line.
That's my favorite lake.
Lake Tahoe. It ended on September 12th. And the new tour will be starting, almost before you know it, man.
So this is what, the North American tour?
So this will actually be, they haven't done I want to say the last time they did a winter tour might have been 2011, possibly, something like that. I remember them doing Nassau Coliseum and I think Mohegan Sun back then, if I don't remember. But I want to say 2011. So they're actually only doing, I believe it's 10 shows in 12 shows in 10 cities over the span of about 3 weeks or so, 4 weeks. And the tour will start November 27th at the Schottenstein Center in Columbus, Ohio. Schottenstein!
You should shake your fist and yell that. Schottenstein!
I was just in Columbus over the summer, honestly, and I don't even know where the Schottenstein Center is. That may be on the campus of Ohio State. I'm not sure. What I do know is the Nationwide Arena is the main kind of arena, it's where the Blue Jackets play. But nonetheless, I'm sure it's a big arena. And then they'll continue from there. They got a pair of shows at the world's most famous arena, the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, my home, MSG, New York. And they have not played there since 2010, man.
Yep. 2010.
And they've always put on some great shows at Madison Square Garden from shows that have Halloween, the best Halloween that I've ever seen and that I've ever heard live. It sounded truest to the album. And at the end of it, I've never seen this before or after. They just let confetti rain down on the entire audience. It's one of the best things I've ever been a part of.
Not for the cleanup crew, though.
Definitely not for the cleanup crew at MSG, for sure. But, from James Brown coming out and doing Sex Machine with them there. They've done countless shows there. Debut of Gravedigger in 2002. I'll never forget that.
Are we talking about the monster truck Gravedigger?
Yes, Gravedigger.
He really hurt him.
Ran them over right on stage.
Their tour buses.
Yeah. And so they always have done a really good job at MSG. Stand Up for Cancer show, I believe, was 2005. So MSG is definitely a place that they definitely do some great shows. So I'm looking forward to going and seeing them there twice. They're going to be there on Thursday and Friday night, November 29th and 30th. And then, awesome for me, now that I live in Connecticut, they'll be going...
You're talking about
what part of Connecticut, though? They're going to be playing at Mohegan Sun on December 2nd, which is the Sunday, so in 4 days, I'll be seeing 3 shows, which will be awesome. It's been a while since that's been the case. And then they're going to go to Manchester, New Hampshire. They're going to be in Albany, New York at the Pepsi Arena. Boston at whatever they call it now. I guess it was a TD Bank Arena.
TD Bank.
Montreal, Philadelphia, DC, and then they'll wrap up the tour with 2 shows in their hometown of Charlottesville, Virginia at the John Paul Jones Arena. And proceeds from that show, I believe, will go to support the redevelopment of public housing in Charlottesville. So it'll go to a good cause, thankfully. And it seems that tickets go on sale. So just in case you're wondering, guys, got a little memo here from the band themselves. You see that? Yep, you can't. When do the tickets go on sale? So for members of the band's Warehouse fan club, the online pre-sale is available now, and it'll close on September 29th, which is this Saturday at 3 p.m. Go to www.warehouse.davematthewsband.com for that. City Card members will have access to pre-sale ticketing beginning Tuesday, October 2nd at 9 a.m. I don't suggest you do that, though, because the last time I got Citibank pre-sale tickets, I had the last row all the way on the side of the stage for Guns N' Roses at MetLife Stadium. Before, they're selling these tickets before they sell anything else. I'm like,
you know where you are?
Yeah, you're in the last row, baby.
You're gonna die.
You're not gonna see shit.
I forgot they were still together.
Yeah, well, no, it was awesome, actually. That's for another show. But the general public on sale for Dave Matthews Band's fall tour will begin on Friday, October 5th at 9 a.m. for the majority of stops, and at noon local time for East Coast time for the Boston shows. Chris, excuse me,
Yes.
Professor,
What?
will you be attending any of these shows this tour?
I will be watching from the comfort of my... I'll be watching on YouTube probably.
Well, it stinks, man. You know, Labor Day weekend was great. They had the Gorge show was on Friday night on the Sirius channel. Saturday night they live streamed it. Sunday, I watched a little bit of the show on Periscope, and Monday was it, man. That was it for the Dave Sirius channel, which was so amazing. I mean, I know a lot of people complain about repeat songs and whatnot, but just to be able to go in the car and, not have to plug anything in and just kind of hit the radio, and there was just always Dave on. And they played some really, some of the stuff you kind of forget about here and there. Like they played some live tracks. They played a lot of studio stuff, but they played a lot of stuff from Live Tracks albums or albums that weren't released. They also, the thing that made it the best was that Friday nights, every Friday night that they were playing, you got a show. And they would replay it Saturday morning, and then for the rest of the week they'd replay it. And then you'd get, got me through my drive from Philly to Ohio. I listened to the show twice, in a row. It really was a great thing, and I would really hope that at some point they bring it back. But I understand why they won't. I mean, the promotional value of it was great, but we'll see what happens with that. But DMB Radio, rest in peace. We loved you for the short period of time that we had you. But if you're listening, come back, please. We really would love to have you, especially for a couple of these winter shows. I mean, it would only be for really like 2 or 3 weekends, but it won't happen. So it's a pipe dream. But we did get a fall-winter tour out of this, so we are extremely happy. Like I said, for more information, go to DaveMatthewsBand.com, go to thewarehouse.com. Any parting words for the fans as we embark on this upcoming fall-winter tour?
I feel like he looks so happy. I feel like we should sing with him or something. He wants us to sing with him.
What tune, man? I'm singing with
Mock.
Dave. Yeah.
King. Bird.
He looks shocked.
Yeah, he's like, I'm on the show with these guys?
What am I doing here?
How did he book us? How did he book us?
He's like, the 5 people who are watching this will really enjoy
I'm going to
it.
check his teeth right now. Your molar is... Bite down.
Hey, buddy, your guitar is going right into my back.
Bite down on this real hard. Kick him now. It's like...
But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be in touch with you soon as we have something to report. Until then, eat, drink, and be merry. That's about it. Take care, guys.
Wife, take the biscuits out of the oven. It's time.